Welcome students to the subject Computer Fundamentals. So as you all know, we are discussing the second unit, that is the number system. So in the previous lecture we have discussed about the different types of number system that we have in the positional number system. Like we have discussed about the binary number system, decimal number system, hexadecimal and octal number system, and also we have discussed the different types of digits and symbols that are available in that particular number system. And going ahead with the today's topic, so we are going to study about some conversion techniques from one base to another base. So if you have not watched the earlier videos, please go and watch it so that you can understand these concepts very easily. So in today's class we are going to study how we can convert a number which is present in another base to the decimal base. So what is the meaning of another base here is, so if I have a number say in binary, or if I have a number say in octal or like hexadecimal, or I have a number say in base 5 or base 6. So all this, if I want to convert into decimal, what I need to do. So we are going to understand the mechanism, how we can do it first, and then we are going to solve some examples. I hope this is clear to you. So coming to the steps that are involved in this, we have 3 steps here. So the first step says that determine the column value of each digit or the positional value of each digit. So I need to find the column value, or we can say that positional value of each digit, and then multiply the obtained column values in step 1. So whatever the column value or positional value we get, that we need to consider. So that has to be multiplied with the digit present in the corresponding columns. And next, at the end, we need to sum up, or we need to add all the results or the products, sum of the products that we have calculated in step 2. So this will be the total value of the converted result. So for example, if I have a number say 1101, so this is to the base 2, and if I want to convert into decimal, so if I want to convert into decimal, what I need to do? So from another base to decimal, so the first step is determine the column or the positional value of each digit, and this depends on the position as well as the base. So here I have the base as 2. So what will be the positional value? So the positional value, when we are having a number in binary, it will be 2 raised to 0, 2 raised to 1, 2 raised to 2, 2 raised to 3 and so on, because the number is in binary. So if I have a number in octal, it will be 8 raised to 0, 8 raised to 1, 8 raised to 2 and so on. So first what we need to do is determine the column value of each digit. So these are the columns, or we can call them as the digits, different digits. So after finding it out, multiply the obtained column values in step 1 by the digits in the corresponding columns. So for this example, 2 raised to 0 I have, so these are the column values, 2 raised to 0, 2 raised to 1, 2 raised to 2, 2 raised to 3. So these are the column values that are positional values that I have. This should be multiplied with the digits in the corresponding columns. So 2 raised to 0 has to be multiplied with 1, 2 raised to 1 has to be multiplied with 0, 2 raised to 2 has to be multiplied with 1, and 2 raised to 3 has to be multiplied with 3. So this is what the second step says. In the first step we have calculated this positional values, that is 2 raised to 0, 2 raised to 1 and so on. And also remember that this depends on the base that we are having. Here the given number is in base 2, so we are taking it. If the given number is in the octal, so it should be 8 raised to 0, 8 raised to 1 and so on. And then at the end, the product that we obtain, that is 2 raised to 0 into 1, 2 raised to 1 into 0, 2 raised to 2 into 1, 2 raised to 3 into 1. So all this product result has to be added at the end. So sum of the products calculated in step 2. So that will give you the answer. So we are going to follow this step throughout the class, and we are going to consider some important examples, and all these examples can be asked for 2 marks subdivision. So you should calculate the result, and also at the end you need to specify the base. So this is very important. So let us take some examples and understand this concept. I know it's annoying, but I have to clean the board. Fine. So let me start with the first example. Here I am going to convert it from, we can say, binary to decimal. Binary to decimal conversion we can start. So the first simple example you can take it as 11001 question mark to the base 10. Okay. So what is the first step? First step is that determine the column values, that is the positional value of each position of each digit. So we need to find out this, or directly we can add this step 1 and step 2. So we can write this as 1 into 2 plus 1 into 2 plus 0 into 2 plus 0 into 2 plus 1 into 2. So first we need to find out this positional value, that is 2 raised to 0, 1, 2, 3 and 4. Okay. So we need to find out the positional value of each column. So this is 2 raised to 0, 2 raised to 1, so on. And then what is the second step? Multiply each positional value, that is 2 raised to 4, 2 raised to 3 and so on, with the corresponding column digits. So in corresponding columns, whatever digits I have, that has to be multiplied here. So I have combined step 1 and step 2 together. And now what you need to do? You need to summarize this. I mean, you need to calculate this first and then sum up this. So this will be 2 raised to 4 is 16 plus 2 raised to 3 is 8 plus this is going to be 0 because we are multiplying by 0. So again this is going to be 0 and this is 2 raised to 0 is 1, 1 into 1 is 1. So 16 plus 8, 24, 24 plus 1 will be 25. Okay, and at the end what you need to write? If you just write 25, you will not get full marks. So for this, what you need to write? The respective base, because we are converting it from binary to decimal, so you need to specify the base. So to avoid this confusion, I am just putting the bracket. So either you can put bracket to this, or some of them may also feel like putting the bracket for the base. But most of the time you use this particular way of writing the result. So this is the first example. So we are following this same procedure, or you may get a question for 5 marks. Explain the procedure to converting from another base to decimal. So what you need to write? You need to write all the 3 steps, and then you can take one example of converting from binary to decimal. For writing the steps, you will get 2 marks, and with explanation you will get again 3 marks. So this is how you can answer the question. So these are the this is the first example that we had. And now let us take one more example so that it will be more clear to you. Let me take some bigger example. 11101 01 11101 question mark to the base 10. Either they may give directly like this question mark to the base 10, or they may give convert this to the decimal. So in orally also they can give in the sentence as well. So the procedure is going to remain same. So you go on taking the digits and multiply with the positional values. 1 into 2 plus this will be again 1 into 2 plus 0 into 2 plus 1 into 2 plus, I can write it here, 1 into 2, so 1, 2, 3, 0 into 2 plus 1 into 2. So 2 raised to 0, 2 raised to 1, and then 2 raised to 2, 2 raised to 3, 2 raised to 4, 2 raised to 5, 2 raised to 6. So if you observe this, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 digits I have totally, and because we are starting with the positional value as 2 raised to 0, so from 0 to 6, if you consider total 7 I have, so it is correct. Now go on solving this. So what is 2 raised to 6? 2 raised to 6 is 64. So, and 2 raised to 5 is 32. 2 raised to 4 is 16. 2 cube is whatever it is, but it is going to be 0. Plus 2 square is 4, it will be 4, plus this will be 0 again, and plus 2 raised to 0 is 1, 1 into 1 is 1. So 64 plus 32 plus 16. So 64 plus 32, this will be 96, 96 plus 4, 100, 100 plus 16, 116, 116 plus 1, 117. So 117, okay, to the base 10. 117 to the base 10. So this is the answer for this question. So you need to write all the steps to get the full 2 marks. So very simple technique, and one question will be fixed in the examination. So the question depends, I mean, it can be from binary decimal or octal to decimal. Such one question will be sure for 2 marks of division. We are going to discuss the question paper pattern in detail, but one question will be fixed for 2 marks, or you may get in 5 marks also 2 to 3 problems you may get to solve it. So this is how we can convert a number from binary to decimal. Now instead of having binary, we will take few examples where we can convert a number from octal to decimal. So we can take an example and we can convert octal to decimal. So let me take simple example. First example, we can take it as 253. 253 to the base 8, question mark, to the base 10. So this is going to remain same because we are converting from another base to decimal. The steps and the procedure is going to remain same, but only change will be the positional values because the base has been changed. So what the step says, always take the positional values depending on the base and multiply with the corresponding digits that are present in these columns, and then get the product and sum up all of them. So we can take this 2 raised to 8, 2 into 8 plus 5 into 8 plus 3 into 8. So these are the positional root: 8 raised to 0, 8 raised to 1, 8 raised to 2. So this will be equivalent to 8 square is 64, 64 into 2 will be 128, 128 plus 8 5 8 raised to 1, so it will be 40, and plus this is 8 raised to 0 is 1, 1 into 3 is 3. So this comes out to be 40 plus 28, 68, 168 plus 3, so it will be 171, 171 to the base 10. So if you know converging from another base, if you remember the step, whether it is from binary to decimal, octal to decimal, or hexadecimal to decimal, or from base 4 to base 10, any type of base you have, you can convert it to decimal if you remember those 3 steps. So remembering the steps is very much essential, and if you practice few more problems, it will be easy for you. So let us take one more example of a bigger number, and we can solve converting from octal to decimal. So I can go on solving a number of problems, but it requires practice from your side. So the more you practice, it will be easy for you. And as I have mentioned, the simple calculators are available. So when the base becomes 8 or 16, calculation becomes difficult. So you can use the simple calculators for the getting the correct results. So the next number is 3042. So 3042 to the base 8 is equal to question mark to the base 10. So the procedure is going to remain same. I will just solve it quickly. So 3 into 8 plus 0 into 8 plus 4 into 8 plus 2 into 8. So 8 raised to 0, 8 raised to 1, 8 raised to 2 and 8 raised to 3. So now you need to calculate this. So 8 raised to 3 into 3 if you do, you are going to get it as 1536. Or if you want simplification, we can write it as 8 square is 64. 64 into 8. So 64 into 8 will be 512. So 3 into 512. 3 into 512 plus this will be 0. So this will be 8 for the 32 plus this will be 2. So this entire product will be 1536 plus 32 plus 2. So this will be 34 and 36 plus 34 will be 70. So 1570. 1570 to the base 10. 1570 to the base 10. So this is how we can convert from octal to decimal. So you can take few example of your own and you can try to solve it. Now let me take a number which we have not yet discussed. Like we can take a number of with base 4 or 5 or 6 and we can try to convert it. So for example, if I have a number say 2, 3, 4 and if I write it as to the base 5. To the base 5 means what? This we have not discussed, but whenever we have the base, what is the basic common thing? The smallest digit will always start with 0 and the largest digit will be 1 less than the base. So if I say this number belongs to base 5, it is true because what all digits are present in base 5? The digits that are present are 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. So the smallest digit will be always start with 0 and the largest single digit will be 1 less than the base. So I can use combination of these digits and I can form a number with base 5. Similarly, if I have a number say 623 and if I write it as base 6, I can write it as base 7. Okay, if I write base 7, again I can use the same thing. So the smallest digit will be 0, the largest will be 1 less than this. So I can have 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6. So the smallest digit is 0 and the largest digit is 1 less than the base. So the base is 7 here, so the largest digit should be 6. So I can have numbers with any base and the same thing, the same rule we can apply or the same steps or same procedure we can follow and we can convert it into from base 5 to decimal, or I can convert from base 7 to base 10 and so on. So let us take one simple example and try to understand it. The same example that is given in a textbook I am referring. So I am taking this example. So 4052 to the base 7, 4052 to the base 7 is equal to question mark to the base 10. 4052 to the base 7 equal to question mark to the base 10. So now the procedure is going to remain same. What is the procedure? Find the positional values of each column. So what is the base here? 7. So I need to multiply all these digits with the 7 as we multiplied by 7 with its respective powers. So this will be 4 into 7 plus 0 into 7 plus 5 into 7 plus 2 into 7. So this will be 7 raised to 0, 1, 2 and 3. So this comes out to be 4 into 343, 4 into 343 plus this will be 0. So this will be 35 and this will be 2. So this will be 343 into 4, this comes out to be 1372, 1372 plus 37. So the final answer will be 1409. And now what I need to write? I need to write the base as 10. The base as 10. So I will just write the answer here because it is required for the next question. So the answer that we obtained is 1409 to the base 10. So when I converted this number 4052 from base 7 to 10, this is the result that I am getting. Now let us take the same example with base 6 and try to understand it. So if you observe, the procedure is going to remain same. So we are taking the positional values 7 raised to 0, 7 raised to 1 and so on. When I was converting from binary to decimal, my positional values were 2 raised to 0, 2 raised to 1 and so on. When I was converting from octal to decimal, it was 8 raised to 0, 8 raised to 1 and so on. But the mechanism or the technique is going to remain same, but at the end we are converted from any base to the decimal base, from any other base to the decimal. So we'll take the same example. Instead of 7, we can write this as 6 and let us understand it, how it works. So we'll just take this part. So 4 into, here if I put the base here, so it will be 4 into 6 plus 0 into 6 plus 5 into 6 plus 2 into 6, and it will start with 6 raised to 0, 6 raised to 1, 6 raised to 2 and 6 raised to 3. So now if I calculate the result, it will be 216, 4 into 216 plus this will be 0. So this will be 30, so this will be again 2. So the result is going to be 864 plus 32. So this comes out to be 896. So 64 plus 30, 60 plus 30, 90, 96. So it will be 896 to the base 10. Now important thing that you need to observe here is, when I converted 4052 from base 6 to 10, this is the result that we are getting. And when I converted the same number from base 7 to base 10, so here I can write the answer here, 4052 to the base 7 is equal to, this is the answer that we got. So even though we have converted the same numbers having same digits, but we are getting the different result when we converted it to the base 10. Why? Because the numbers that we are represented here we are converted from different bases. So here I consider it from the base 7 and I converted it to base 10, and here I considered base 6 and then I converted it to base 10. So as the base changes, the result is also going to be affected. So this is the important observation that you need to make, and the steps you need to follow. So these are the some important techniques, important problems that we have discussed while converting from another base to decimal base. So that's all we have in the today's session. I hope you are following the subject, and if you have any queries or doubts, you can put it in the comment section or you can get back to me. Thank you all.